Hi everyone, welcome to VLSI Gold Chips. In this session, let's discuss about Verilog interview questions. Let's begin. What is the race condition in Verilog? So the race condition in Verilog occurs when there is a situation when two expressions are allowed to execute at same instance of time without mentioning the order of execution. So when we are trying to execute two different expressions at the same time, okay, when we don't specify the order of execution, so then the race condition occurs. Okay. Next question is list the levels of abstractions in Verilog. So there are mainly four levels of abstractions in Verilog. Behavioral, data flow, usually it is called as register transfer level, gate level, and the switch levels. Okay. So we have mixer type abstraction or the description when we try to combine behavioral or gate level or data flow, then we call it as mixer type. And we have mixed language description also when we try to mix VHSTIL and Verilog, then mixed language description comes. And the next question is, which are the two types of design methodologies? So there are mainly two types of design methodologies. One is top-down approach and other one is bottom-up approach. So usually in top-down approach, we try to divide the main system into smaller submodules, and further, so those smaller submodules are further divided into the leaf cells or the standard cells. Whereas in case of bottom-up approach, okay, we try to design from smaller standard cells or the leaf cells, and we try to combine together in order to build the complex systems. Okay, these are the two methodologies we have. And next question is num is equal to apostrophe bx. So what will be the value of num? So num is equal to single apostrophe bx means we are trying to assign the unknown value to num. Okay. So here B represents binary, right? Okay. So by default, it will be of 8-bit. So 8 single apostrophe B XXXX. So we can give underscore, then XXXX. So it's of 8-bit, right? So 8-bit, we call it as a byte. And the next question is, so what are the differences between wire and register? So here wire and registers are the data types in Verilog. So wire means it's just like a wire which will transfer the input to the output. Okay, its values will be changing continuously. Whereas in case of register, it stores the value as a variable. Okay, so we can just try to store the value until and unless another value replaces it. Fine. So usually the bias will be used for intermediate values and registers will be used for storing the values. So these are the main differences between the wire and register. And the next question, what are the differences between the logical and the reduction AND? So these two are the operators. Okay. So the logical AND will try to perform AND operation bit by bit. Okay. Whereas reduction AND will try to perform operation on the single operand and the operation on the bits by the next bit. Fine. In case of logical AND, we need two operands and it will perform bit by bit AND operation. Whereas in case of reduction AND, only one operand is required. Okay, and can perform AND operation within the single operand bit by bit. Okay. So the result of reduction AND will be of one bit. Okay, whereas the result of logical AND will depend on the operand bits. Okay, if the operand is of 4 bits, then the result will be of 4 bits. Right? Next, what is the difference between swapping the contents of two registers with the temp register and without temp register? So this is very important. Okay, when we try to perform ascending order or sorting and all, then the swapping of the register values would be required, right? Then you can try to use the temp registers. So we use temp register in case of blocking statements to swap the register contents. Whereas in case of non-blocking statements, we don't use the temp registers. Right? So next is how logical shift differs from arithmetic shift. So we can perform shift operation on the operands. So the logical shift will not accumulate the MSP values. So usually it will be accumulated with zeros after shifting. So whereas in case of arithmetic shift, so the MSP will be accumulated with the sign bit. If the sign bit is 0, then it will be accumulated with 0 after shifting. If the sign bit is 1, then it will be shifted with 1. Right? That's the difference between logical shift and the arithmetic shift. And the next question is, what is the conditional operator and how it is used? So this conditional operator can be used for implementing the multiplexers. Let's see about that. You can see the syntax here. COND underscore EXPR question mark true underscore EXPR expression colon false underscore EXPR expression. So depending on the condition, if the condition is true, then the true expression will be executed or the value will be assigned to the left hand side, whatever expression which is there in the true expression. If the condition is false, then it will go to the false expression. Right? So this conditional operator will assign any one variable out of two by evaluating the expression. Right? Either true or false expression value will be assigned. And the next question. What is the difference between double equal and the triple equal? So both are the operators. Okay, so double equal is the logical equality. So we just check whether they are logically equal. Okay, the operands, let us take that A is some 101 and B is some 101. That means they are equal. Right? Here we don't compare with unknown or high impedance values. So whereas in case of triple equal, it is case equality. It will compare unknown values and high impedance values also. Right? Hope you are following. Thank you.